Today I want to share a mini craft that I've been putting off. I've never done a summer wreath, and so I've checked out my stash, my craft stash, and I found this that I bought, I believe it was a couple of years ago for Mother's Day. So I'm going to use that as my base. And a little while ago I did haul these bunches of flowers. I believe they came from Poundland. So what I've actually done is, because they're quite easy to come off, this is what it is. They do just actually poke off like that, so I can just use that bit to glue them onto the wreath. I don't want this bit, so I'm going to take the heart off. So I've got my pliers here. Just take that off. And I'm going to take the ribbon off because I don't want the pink. That can obviously go and be used for something else. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend this up into the heart, because I don't really want to take this bit off, because I want to keep the loop, which I'll eventually obviously put something else on it to fix it up. I have got my trusty glue gun here. So this is a very simple DIY, and as I say, I've never made a wreath before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the first one. And I'm going to start at the top here by putting plenty of glue on here, like so. And I'm going to stick the first flower at the top there, like so. I want to see if I can keep the shape as much as possible, and then I'm going to continue it with the next one. So you've got the flowers like that. Now you get the idea about this. So I'm just going to continue with that, and I'll see you in a moment. Right, I've now used my glue gun, and I've put all the flowers on the heart. I pretty much managed to keep the shape, and with the bunches of flowers, I used 2 small bouquets from Poundland, as I said. They did come with a little bit of foliage, so that just puts a bit of greenery in. I checked my ribbon stash, and I actually found some brown neutral ribbon. Now this ribbon came actually from a set of pyjamas I had as a gift, so I'm trying to use up what I already have to keep the costs down. So what I've done is I've tied a little piece at the top, because I took the pink ribbon off, so I've got just a bit of neutral ribbon on there, as you can see, like that. And I've made myself a bow to match, like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue gun this at the top there, so it matches where the ribbon is. Let's just have a look at that. So there is the little bow at the top there, the ribbon. Let's just glue that down a bit more. Just going to cut it off. Just need a little bit more glue on there. So just pushing that down a bit so it will stick. So then we have a little bow on the top there. With the rest of the ribbon to match, I've cut another piece like this, and what I want to do is I want to just bend it over a shade like that, and I'm going to have the ribbon hanging down. So I'm going to just turn this round gently so I can glue the ribbon on the back. So that the tassels, so it just hangs down. Just want to put a bit of glue in between that ribbon as well. Just push that like that. I don't want to press too hard on this so I don't squash me flowers. So let's bring that round. And there we are. There we have my summer heart wreath. And because I already had the wicker heart, I already had the ribbon, as I said, that just came off a gift of some pyjamas. I would say, and I had everything else like the glue and everything. I can safely say that only cost me £2, and that was basically just for the flowers. So I think that was a fairly easy and quick DIY for my first wreath. I'm just going to get my desk set up, and I've got another little DIY that I would like to share. If you were following my series on my craft and office cubby tour, then you might remember that I had this heart hanging up. Now, I'm not sure, it could have come from Poundland. I know I've had it a little while and I was always going to do something with it, but I've had it for such a long time. So the idea is I'm just going to match up like I did with the other wreath, but I'm just going to use just 3 blooms and a bit of green foliage from my third little wedding bouquet flowers that I got from Poundland. So we're going to start off with putting the 3 flowers on first of all, and I'm going to put these at the top here. So we stick the glue on like this, stick that in there, because I understand on these sort of things, so I'm no expert on these sort of things, is that it's always best to do odd numbers. So I'm going to put the next one at the side. As I say, this is a very basic, easy craft for beginners, as I am. And I'm going to put that one in like so. And then I'm going to put the third one at the bottom there. Glue on there. That's why it's best to leave just a little bit of stem so it's easy to put in. So it's like that, and then you've got the ribbon, and then I thought I'd just put the little bit of foliage right in the centre. Just to bring a little bit of greenery in. So if I can just put that in there like that, just to put a little bit of greenery in. And then I'm just going to squish that down without actually trying to burn myself. I've just adjusted it, but it's basically what I said. It's the 3 blooms with a bit of greenery in the middle. I've left the ribbon on because it is white. I could probably transfer that into cream, but I'm quite pleased with that. And that is another basic easy craft for beginners. And if you haven't got anything wicker or anything else you can use, I mean, you could use, we have actually in our household, which I might show you, is wicker plates that we've used for barbecues, you know, to put your paper plates on. If you want to practice or experiment and you've got any kind of silk flowers in your home, then you can just use a cardboard heart or a circular in the shape of a wreath to practice on. But as I said, I already had these 2 wicker items, and it's another little crafty project that I have actually put off for a while, and I'm glad I've done it. Even though we'll soon be going into autumn, I can at least have them up for a little while. I hope you enjoyed this little craft, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you.